Hi friends, myself Libin. Today I'm going to explain about how to select strike price in Bank Nifty. Nowadays, like most of the people are doing intraday trading, and when we are doing intraday trading, the most important thing is that we have to identify the correct strike price where we have to take a position. So if you are taking a correct position, then only you'll be getting a better profit. So in this video, I'll be explaining how to identify the right strike price where we have to take entry. So if you are really satisfied with this topic, don't forget to like my video. And the same way you can share this video to your friends who are interested in trading. And the same way those who are watching first time my channel, kindly subscribe my channel. Also enable the bell icon so that you'll be getting notification immediately if I upload any new videos. And the same way, like those who are interested to open an account in Angel Broking or Alice Blue, you can open the account. The link I'll be mentioning in my description. So you can go to my description and you can open trading account in Angel Broking or Alice Blue. Okay, let us come to the topic. So today I'm going to explain about how to identify the strike price in Bank Nifty. So like normally, like when we are identifying the strike price, the most important thing is that like always you have to create a separate watch list for Bank Nifty or Nifty, or like if you are doing commodities, keep a separate watch list. So this will save you your like once the breakout is done, you can take an easily entry. Okay, this will save your time also. Like for example, here you can see like normally I will be maintaining a separate watch list for Nifty, Bank Nifty, commodities, even long term. So create a separate watch list for everything. So then it will be easy. Like if you open, like once the market is open, like the market will be opening after 9:15. So once the market is open, like before 9:20, keep a watch list like whichever CE or whichever P we are going to buy on a particular day. Keep like 2 to 3 CEs. Here you can see like normally I will be keeping 2 to 3 CEs and 2 to 3 P's to my watch list. Then it will be very easy. Like once the market is open, easily we can identify and we can take an entry. So most of the people, what they do, the mistake is that once a breakout is done, then only they will identify like which C or which P I have to buy. Then they will be going to option chain, and by the time they identify and come, most probably like 20 to 30 points movement will be done. So that is a mistake most of the people are doing. So you have to correct this mistake. So once the market is open, wait for first 15 minutes, don't trade. So just create a watch list. So just identify like which are the C or which are the P you are going to trade on a particular day. Keep all those things to your watch list. Then only started trading. So then we have to go to the option like index and identify like if there is a breakout is coming for upper side or downside. Then if it is upside, we like already you have created a watch list. So then it will be very easy to take an entry. So that is very important. So that I will be showing you like how to create a watch list and how you have to be prepared in advance once the market is open. So here you can see like Bank Nifty like watch list. Okay, I have added Bank Nifty futures to my watch list. So once the market is open, then you can click on the option chain. Okay, so this is how we are going to create a watch list, and this is how we are going to identify the strike price. So here you can see there is an option chain. Okay, so just click on the option chain. So once you click on the option chain, you will be getting the entire C and entire P. Then based on from this list, we can select any one C or any one P. So that is very important, like when we are creating the watch list. So first thing is that we have to identify what is the current strike price of Bank Nifty. So if you see the current strike price of Bank Nifty is 35,900. So the same thing we can mark here also. This is the current rate of Bank Nifty. So based on this only we have to identify if we are selecting a C, which C we have to select, and if we are selecting P, which P we have to select. So this is very important. And once you identify this, normally like when the expiry is like on every Thursday. So if you are trading Bank Nifty or Nifty options, we have expiry on every Thursday. So like Friday the value will be higher. Okay, so based on the Friday, and if it is a Monday, like which strike price we have to select, and if it is like each day we have to plan based on the expiry. So once the expiry is very near, we have to go current rate or below the rate. So these are the things like these are the major point we have to keep in mind like when we are doing intraday trading. So we'll start with the Friday. So I will be explaining like from Friday to Thursday and what are the planning we have to do based on each day. So first we will be going to the Friday. Okay, like for example, just imagine today is a Friday. So when the market is open, so we have identified this is the current rate and this is the current value of Bank Nifty and this is the current value just we have marked. So always when we are going for a trading, we have to trade like on a Friday. What we can do means we can trade little bit far also, there won't be much issues because the expiries will be on next Thursday. So in this case what we can do means we can go little bit like maybe around 500 points to 600 points above also we can trade, then also we'll be getting profit. So the first thing is that always trade between, like here you can see like you can trade this area. Okay, so this is a Friday. When we are trading, you can trade above 100 range. So don't go below 100 range. Like there are some people, they do mistake, they go only like 20 rupees CE or 10 rupees CE and they are thinking like within 1 week they will get a good profit. So if you trade like because you know like 20 rupees and all, if you have to go more than 300 points, 3000 points you have to go up. And don't think like within 1 week market will be going to 3000 or 1000 or 1500. So try to trade only like within that 500 or within 1000 range. So within the 1000 range and all, we can, you know, like when we are doing intraday trading, like within 1 day if you move 300 points or 400 points, we'll get a good profit. And when you trade on a 3000 points upside, you won't get much profit and same risk you are taking. Like for example, if you buy 50 rupees, you are keeping maybe 20 points stop loss, and the same stop loss we will be maintaining for 200 range or 100 range, and the profit level will be much higher than the lower level. So that is very important. Like don't trade like for example, most of the people are trading like here and all, you won't get much profit. Like if you see here, the open range was 90, and you can see like how much movement is happened. Not even 50 points movement is happened. And if you see the entire day, the Bank Nifty is more than 700 points down. So this is a very important. Like whenever there is a movement is happening, always try to trade like above 100 range. So that is the range we have to select. Like for example, if you are selecting a C, you have to select these are the range. Okay, like always select above 100 range. So the best preferred thing I will tell you, just select above 150 range. Okay, so that is the best thing. Like so these are the C we have to select. Like once the market is open from 140 to 200 also, which is a fine. Okay, so this is the range we have to select. So if you select here, we can maintain maximum stop loss will be 30 points. Like if you are selecting from 150 to 200 range, the stop loss will be just, you can keep a 30 point stop loss. So you know, like if you are trading one lot, the maximum risk will be only 750 rupees. So each trade we have to calculate. Like before taking a position, the first thing is that we have to calculate our risk. Like for example, some people they buy 10 lot or 100 lot. So when we are trading a 100 lot, you have to calculate how much risk you are going to take for an each entry. So that is very important. Like most of the people are not managing how much risk they are taking, or they are not aware about how much risk they are taking. They are like for the namesake they are buying 10 lot or 20 lot, and at the end of the day they will say I got a huge loss, I have 10,000 rupees loss, I have 5,000 rupees loss. And normally if you ask their capital, they will say I have 10,000 rupees capital and I have lost around 5,000 rupees. And just imagine, when you have a 10,000 rupees, you are taking 5,000 rupees as risk. That means 50% you are taking as a risk. So always you have to think about reality. Like when we invest a 10,000 rupees, you won't get 5,000 rupees profit in a day. So before taking a trade, like if you have 10,000 rupees, trade only one lot and take 5 to 10% risk in a day. And if you get a loss also, you know, like only 10% or 5% loss, you are only losing only 5% of the capital. So rest of the money you will have like almost 9,500 rupees will be there, and you can take it next day also trade. The trade is not going to end in 1 day or 2 days. The market is not going to end in 1 or 2 days. So always you have to plan like that. So don't take a huge risk, and each trade you have to calculate. Like before taking a position, just calculate like how much risk you are taking. So that is very important in the market. Like most of the people are not doing risk management. So each trade, calculate your risk, then only take a position. And always you have to select above 100 range. Okay, so normally I will be telling you, so above 100 range also is fine, but try to buy like 100 range or 150 range. So this is the range we have to select, like when we are going for a C side, so we have to select these are the range. And if it is a Friday, so normally you can like from here to here it is like almost 1000 plus difference is there, like that is 37,200 and 35,900, like almost 1,300 points difference is there. So if you get a 300 point also, at least you will get 20 to 30 points profit also in this area. So always try to select, like when we are going with the bank nifty, try to select above 100 range. So that is very important, like above 100 range you have to select as C, until 200 or 300 is fine, until 200 you can keep a stop loss of 30 points. Okay, till 200 from 100 to 200 you can keep a stop loss of 30 points. And it is above, if you are selecting above 200 range, like you have to keep like the maybe 40 points or 50 points, like based on the strike price. If you are selecting more than 500 or 600 strike price, then we have to keep like maybe 80 to 100 points and all, because 600 and like there is a huge movement is happening. So this same 30 points you will not be able to maintain, because one jump only it will be moving like more than 30 points. So as a beginner, like you can use to 150 or 100 to 200 range only. Don't go above that level, okay, because there will be a huge risk is there. And as a beginner I will tell you, don't buy above 100 200 range or 300 range. So maximum to 300 also is fine, but don't go above that level. So if you are working for a minimum profit, go with 100 to 200 range, then you will be able to make better profit. And this should be your range, okay. When it is a Friday, this should be your range. And when we are going with the P side, the P side also you have to select, these are the range, okay, like you can, as I told you, 100 to 200 range. So this is the range we have to select. And like at least we are going with the 200 range, like you have to select like 150 to 200, okay. These are the three things are coming under. So these are the three things you can see: 212, 175, 156. So these are the 3P you can keep added to your watch list. And the same way 3P also you can add it to the watch list. I will show you now how to add and create a watch list. For example, today I am going to trade 150 to 200 range. So just click on here. So once the market is open, then only we have to do, then only we will be getting the exact figure, okay. Like if you add 200 range before opening market, like once the market open, like if it is a gap up or gap down, these prices will be keep on changing. So again we have to create a separate watch list. So always wait for the market to open, then only create a watch list. So go to bank nifty, then you can add this one to your bank nifty. Here you can see like one is added. So always at least keep, okay, 3C and 3P keep to watch list. So now I have added 212. Now I will be adding 175 also. So here you can see 175. So again I will be keeping one more P to my watch list, okay. So I will be keeping 3 PE to my watch list. So now I'll be keeping 156 also. So here you can see like now I have created a watch list for bank nifty, and I have added 3 PE to my watch list. So after 9:15 I have added this one. And once you identify the breakout, don't go and identify like which C or which PE you are going to buy. And once you identify the breakout, select any one of this from this one and keep a 30 point stop loss. So nothing to worry about once the breakout is done, it will come to hit your stop loss. Just maintain 30 point stop loss, and like you are taking risk of 750 rupees for each trade. So the risk is only 750 rupees for each trade. So don't increase your lot size. If you are a beginner, try with one lot only. So starting try with one lot, and once you make a good profit, keep like adding one more lot also. Like once one lot you can increase to 2 lot. The same way you can keep a separate watch list here for C also. So same way, like which are the C we are going to trade for a particular day. So go to the watch list. So here we are selecting from 200 range, okay. So this is bank nifty 1C we have added. So we have added 36,600, and again if you go here, so 185, so that also will be adding to the bank nifty watch list. And again we will be going Austrian chain, and here you can see 161. So these are the 3 C we are keeping in our watch list. So once the market is open, these are the 3 CE, and here you can see these are the 3 CE we have added. So once the market is like, once we identify the breakout, like what you can do, like once you identify there is a breakout is going to happen on a CE side, so just click on here and place an order. Like one click itself you will be able to place the order. So by this, if you keep a watch list in advance, what is the advantage is that once you identify the breakout, again you have to go and identify like which is C or P you have to trade. By that time the market may be like given breakout maybe, and whichever strike price you are going to take, it might have gone maybe 30 to 40 points up, so you will be lose the profit. And if you keep a watch list in advance, the advantage is that like once you identify the breakout, just go to your watch list and just click on any one of the CE and just place an order. Like within second you will be able to place the order. Like just enter the quantity, like how much quantity you are buying, keep as market and intraday. Just go to buy button, submit, the order will be done within second. So you will be able to you will be able to save the breakout, and you will be able to save the time also. Like as soon as the breakout is done, you will be able to take an entry at a second also, so that your profitability will increase also. So this is how we have to manage watch list, and this is how we have to manage strike price. So that is very important. Like always you have to keep, like once the market is open, like always you have to keep like 3 CE and 3 P, and always select like 150 or 100 range to 200 range CE, and same way 100 to 200 range PE or 300, okay, maximum. And stop loss will be, and if you are trading like up to 200, maintain 30 point stop loss. The 30 point means 750 rupees risk. And if you are trading above 300 level, like you have to keep like 40 or 50. Stop loss would be based on the strike value, okay. So like if you are selecting 600 or 1000, then we have to keep like maybe 100 points or 150 points. So based on the strike price we have to manage stop loss. And now here, okay, now here you can see, like again I will be going to the option chain, and once you click on the option chain, you can see like enter C and P will be coming to your watch list, okay. So here what we have to do means, like when we are going for a trading, like intraday trading, once you identify like which is the current value of Bank Nifty, and based on that we have to identify like which C or which P we are going to select for a particular day. So always select like within like above 100 range only, don't go below 100 range. So that is very important. Like when we do below 100 range, you won't be getting much profit. Like for example, because today there was like more than 700 point movement is there, so due to that you may get some movement, but you know, like most of the days the Bank Nifty or Nifty won't be moving like daily 700 points and all. Like there are like days the Bank Nifty will be moving like 100 points or 200 points, and if you trade like below 100 range, you won't even getting like even 10 points or 20 points, and the same risk you will be taking. Like if you trade on 100 also, normally we will be keeping a 30 point stop loss. So same risk you are taking at the higher level, and where you will be getting much profit. So always try to buy at the higher level only. So that is very important. Like when you do an intraday trading in Bank Nifty, and like when is an expiry day also, like when is an expiry day, you can buy either current rate or below this rate. So when you are going for a CE also, like because today is a Friday, that is the reason we can see here the current rate or below that rate is more than 500. And when it is coming to an expiry date, like this value may come to maybe 100 or 90 or below 90 also this will come. So that is the reason I am telling, like when it is an expiry day, we have to buy nearby the strike price or below the strike price. So that is very important. Like on an expiry day, either you have to buy on the current rate or below that rate, and when you are going for a PE also, you have to buy either on the current rate or below that range. So this range we have to select. So this is how we have to identify the strike price in Bank Nifty. And the most important thing I will tell you, like when you select on a current rate, I will tell you like what is the advantage like when you select on a current rate. Like we'll see, like okay, like see like you can see like here market was down like almost 700 point, and when you are selecting like 200 range, okay, I'll show you with 200 range, and here you can see like 300, okay. So here the market is open like at a 200 range. So here you can see this was a close range, and this was open range. And if you see like 200 range, the open at 200 and the high is 500. So here almost 300 points movement is done. And if you buy one lot with the stop loss of 30 points, you can see like how much movement is happened. So 300 points movement means like per lot you are getting almost 7,500 rupees as a profit. So that much movement is happened. So that is advantage like when you trade on a above 150 to 200 range. So you'll be getting a much movement, like you won't be getting much risk also, and same way you'll be getting higher movement also. And when we are going on a lower level, okay, like below 100 range, you won't be getting much profit. So that also I'll be explaining now. So always like you have to see like when you are selecting on a current rate or like 200 range, you'll be getting a much movement. Here you can see like almost 300 point movement is done, and that is the reason you will be getting much profit. And the same way like if you are going for a bottom level, okay, I'll show you now P at a bottom level like below 100 range. Okay, here you can see like below okay, let us take 73 rupees, okay. And when you see a 73 rupees, here you can see what is happened here, like as previous day close was 42 and opened at 58, and if you see there is only 150 points movement is done, okay. Here also you are taking same risk with if you buy at 60 rupees or 80 rupees, what will happen, you will also keep 20 point or 30 points stop loss, and here you are getting only 150 points stop 150 points movement. And this is only because there was a huge fall, okay. That is the reason there was a this much movement is happened. And if you see overall, okay, and if you see overall, if you take an entry here, and if you see the current rate, you can see like at the end of the market closing, the movement will be there, but suddenly if there is a small reverse also, this may come to again to the same rate. Like if it is moving to 500 also, like sudden movement, what will happen, this will come to again same position. So that is a major reason always you have to go with the above 100 range. So if you see from year to year, like at the end of the day, if you see there is a 700 fall in Bank Nifty, and if you see here only like how much it is there, like all not even 20 points difference is there. And if you see the current rate like 200 range, still there is like more than 100 points difference, still now it is there. So that is the advantage of like when you trade on a higher level or above 100 range. So always try to trade above 100 range. Like if you are going with the Bank Nifty C or P, always try to select above 100 range only. So this is all about how to select strike price in Bank Nifty. So hope today's topic is clear, and if you need any clarification related to this topic, you can comment below this video. And the same way, if you are really satisfied with this topic, don't forget to share this video to your friends who are interested in trading. And the same way, like if you are interested to open a trading account in Angel Broking or Alice Blue, you can open the account. The link I will be mentioning in my description. And the same way, like you will be getting all the updates related to market, okay. Like for example, if there is any breakout in Bank Nifty or stock or commodities, I have a separate Telegram channel for that, okay. Like I have created a separate Telegram channel to help the beginners. Like you will be getting like where we have to take an entry, or where we have to exit, or where is our target point. So all those things I will be explaining, I will be updating in my Telegram channel. Like those who are interested to join my Telegram channel, the link I will be mentioning in my description. So this is a complete free channel, and those who want to learn more about market, you can join this channel and learn more about market. So this is a free channel, and the link I will be mentioning in my description. And those who want to open an account in Angel Broking or Alice Blue, for that link also I will be mentioning in my description. So kindly subscribe, like, share. Thanks for watching.